What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video here on the What a Juice channel. Welcome back to the Rams Buster Baller rebuild. Bust 2 Baller rebuild here on Madden 21 on the PC. Now, if you missed the last episode, go back and watch it. Because, spoiler alert, if you have not seen it, I'm going to say it in 3, 2, 1. Your loss, I don't think you care. We went 3-13. Yeah. We went 3-13. We missed the playoffs for the second straight year, and we didn't even, we looked good in some of the games, but in others, we just did not play well. I don't know if it was the defense or if it was Jameis Winston or what, but we just weren't the greatest team ever built, and we probably never will be with this whole restriction thing, trying to get players that are busts to become great players. It is what it is. We got to try and come back this episode and possibly make the playoffs. We got to have a good season. I think we have the second pick in the draft this year, so we got to draft a good player in the draft this year, and maybe that'll be the turning point for our franchise. I don't know. But make sure you smash that like button, notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club. Let's get in this video. All right, so here we are in the offseason. Well, we're in the Super Bowl week, but I do want to check one thing because I was just reading this ticker down there at the bottom, and it says that Vince Young won the MVP. So did he overthrow Kyle Orton? He did. He must have had an amazing game in Week 17 because Vince Young is now the MVP and not Kyle Orton. That makes me feel a little bit better. I mean, having Kyle Orton as the MVP is absolutely wild, but having Vince Young makes me feel a little bit better that he won MVP. So good for him, even though he was one of our once upon a time our quarterback in this series. He's still doing it. He's still killing it in MVP. Did anything else change? I don't think anything else should have changed. Rodgers is now Offensive Player of the Year. Mariota fell off a little bit. Najee Good still. Malcolm Mitchell still. Kavari Russell still. Chad Henne still. Peterson, yep. I think, right? I think it was Terrell Suggs. Polamalu fell off and Taylor Mays won it. And then Prater beat me. No, Carpenter, you were supposed to have a good season. Oh, that's annoying. We didn't even win an award this year. Matt Prater stole it from us. That's all right, though. That is all right. Let's simulate this together. Who's going to win your pick? Vikings or Bengals? I'm going to pick the Bengals this year. I think they got the team to do it. Who's going to win the Super Bowl? The Vikings won the Super Bowl. All right, so another NFC team does it. Congratulations to Rock Carmichael for winning the Super Bowl MVP. Vikings take the W. Let's check out some retirements. Frank Gore, gone from the league. It's not realistic because he's still playing. Donald Penn gone. DeMarcus Ware, Antonio Gates, Steven Jackson, Vontae Leach, Dan Connolly, Seabass, Brent Grimes, OCU Minora, Cameron Wake, Carlos Dansby, Albert Hainsworth, who was on our team for a few seasons, Lance Briggs, Braylon Edwards, Pierre Thomas, Will Smith, Tom Brady retiring. Not realistic. He wasn't even on a team, apparently. I don't know why Tom Brady was on a team. Madden, EA's got some weird thing with Tom Brady where their progression, their overall progression and degression is all over the place. Like, I know that Tom Brady's an anomaly and shouldn't be a 90-plus overall at over 40 years old. So, having him drop, I'm pretty sure he probably was at like a 70-something, a mid to low 70 by the time he retired in this. So, that's just not realistic. You just can't have it. I know it's hard to do, but at least for Brady, you got to be able to get him up there in like the 80s or something at least. And have him on a team. Have him at least play on a team. Chad Greenway's gone. Jason Avant, LeGarrette Blount, Sean Green. I remember this man, Sean Green. He was a monster for a season and then just fell off. Kyle Bowler, Joseph Adai, Danny Woodhead. I also love Danny Woodhead. He was a guy for a couple seasons in New England. That's a big name retirement class. Big name. We got guys like Tom Brady. You got guys like Albert Hainsworth, Cam Wake, OCU Minora. And this is just the guys that weren't on teams. Antonio Gates, DeMarcus Ware, Frank Gore, Donald Penn. That's some big name guys that are retiring. So the NFL's opening up for the younger guys, the younger generation. We've got 2 guys that are yet to sign contracts. I can tag Kyle Arrington, but I'm probably not going to. I'm not going to tag Alan Bailey, and I'm probably not going to tag Jermaine Cunningham. I think I'm going to move on from both of these guys and trade them because it's time to have Darren Lee start at right outside linebacker with Keith Rivers because I'm probably going to move on from him as well. Let's trade Jermaine Cunningham first if anybody wants him. Somebody's got to want an outside linebacker. He's not that old. The Steelers need a left outside linebacker. They've got OBJ. Okay, that's interesting. I bet I could get a 3rd-round pick for Jermaine Cunningham, right? No? You won't give me a 3rd-round pick for this guy? He's a 78 overall, and he doesn't cost much. A 4th-round pick. All right, I can live with that. Now we've got to trade Alan Bailey, who's our 3rd highest-rated player on the team. Does anybody have green interest on him? No, just a bunch of yellow interest. All right, so who's the first team? The Bills are the first team with yellow interest on him. They have the 2nd pick. Oh, they traded their pick. What? Who's got their pick now? Hold on. Who's got Buffalo's pick? Do I have Buffalo's pick? Am I tripping right now? Do I have Buffalo's pick? I do have Buffalo's pick. I'm such an idiot, man. I got pick 11. That's Buffalo's. Okay, forget I said anything. Forget I said anything. The 49ers also have a need for him. The Ravens, what's their pick looking like? 13th? I can do with the 13th pick for Alan Bailey. No, apparently not. I can do a 2nd-round pick for Alan Bailey, though. Trade offer declined. Don't make me sweeten the pot, my guy. Don't make me sweeten the pot. I have so many 4th-round picks. My God. That should get it done right there. Alan Bailey and a 4th-rounder for a 2nd-rounder from the Baltimore Ravens. And now it's time to trade Keith Rivers. Because he's old. He's still productive. But is nobody really going to want an 86 overall guy? Just because he's 31? Come on. I mean, the Browns need a right outside linebacker. They've got J.J. Watt and Ndamukong Suh. These Browns have been drafting like crazy. Give me the 8th overall pick. You won't give me the 8th overall pick for an 86 overall outside linebacker? Are you smoking the crack? Oh, come on. What are we talking about here? All right, give me a pick next year then. Give me a 1st-rounder next year. You don't value those as much, do you? You still I'll give you a 3rd-rounder. I'll sweeten the pot. No? No? What about if I throw in a 4th-rounder as well? Are you kidding me? You don't want to give... Cleveland, you're really starting to get on the nerves, my guys. Oh, so you value your 1st-round pick so much that you aren't willing to give me... You aren't willing to give me a 1st-round pick next year, but you give me a 2nd-round pick. So I was able to get a 2nd-round pick for Keith Rivers. Think about that for a second. So we are currently sitting with the 2nd pick overall, the 11th pick from Buffalo, the 19th pick from Miami, 3 seconds, 3 thirds, a ton of 4s, a 5th, a couple 6, a couple 7s. All right. We can make this work. We can definitely make this work. Let's simulate 2 free agency. I think we should be good. I don't know how much money we have, but I'm probably not going to spend a lot of it. I don't usually spend a lot of money in free agency anyway in this series because there's not really anybody that we can get that's going to make our team better. We've only got $22 million. Quarterback, I could probably use with a backup quarterback. Should we bring in Kyle Orton as a backup quarterback? Just because he was a finalist for the MVP? He definitely counts as a bust. Or he definitely fits our challenge, but maybe not in the series he probably does. You know what? I'm going to bring in Kyle Orton to the squad. I'm going to bring in Kyle Orton to the squad. He was a finalist for the MVP. The runner-up for the MVP. And he's going to be on the Rams. Maybe he'll give us that good luck. Eddie Lacy's in free agency. He's 27. 78 overall. That's an interesting one. I would like to have Eddie Lacy on this team. He might be a good spot or a good player to fill in as a backup for David Johnson because Trent Richardson's not getting it done. Maybe we put an offer in on good old Eddie. That puts us ahead of the Colts. All right, we'll see what that does. Larry Fitzgerald looks like he's going to leave the Cardinals. I was just thinking that he was never going to leave the Cardinals, but he's probably going to. Wide receivers, we don't need to get any wide receivers. Tight ends, I'm cool with. Jason Witten's in free agency. Travis Kelce's got no offers at a 79 overall. Gary Barnage, Delaney Walker. No, I don't want any of those tight ends. Okay, offensive lines here where we need to look at. I forgot that was his picture. That's good. That's good. I forgot that's what his picture was. Luke Jokel. Ooh, Luke Jokel made it to free agency. My guy might be the move. All right, let me splash some cash your way. Send you a little bit of that. Yeah, you're gonna be coming here. You're definitely gonna be coming here. I can play one of the two, Jason Spriggs or Jokel at right tackle. Doesn't really matter who. Guard, I'm good with. Center, I'm fine with. Right guard, I'm cool with, especially because there's nobody here that I want. And then right tackle is the same. Nobody here that I'd like to bring in. Defensively, Ziggy Ansah is an interesting one. Does he fit the challenge? I can't remember what I said when his draft class was up. I can't remember. Obviously, I didn't draft him, so he didn't fit the challenge then. But does he fit the challenge now that I've got more time to think about it? Does Ziggy Ansah fit the challenge? I don't know. I'll put an offer in on him. If he declines it, cool. If he accepts it, awesome. I'm not going to go crazy on it. He's probably going to decline it anyway, or just he's going to get a better offer from a different team. So I'll put a cheap offer in there so we don't go crazy. Nobody here on D tackles, right ends, nobody in the outside linebacker. It's Telvin Smith's team now for outside linebackers, so good for him. Channing Crowder, wasn't he on our team? I can't remember if he was or not. Nobody middle linebacker. Nobody at right outside linebacker. We're going to start Darren Lee. He's a 79 overall, so he's not doing that bad. Corner, D. Milliner. He fits the system. He fits the challenge. And he's only 24, or 25, excuse me. If he wants to come here, then it's meant to be. If not, no sweat. Free safety, strong safety, I'm cool with. Kicker, I mean, Dan Carpenter almost won best kicker this past season, so we're going to keep him. Marquette King's cool too. So we'll save about $4 million if all those guys do sign. I don't think all of them will. I think we'll only get a couple of them. So let's simulate and find out which ones we get. So we got Eddie Lacy, which is cool. We got Kyle Orton. And we got Luke Jokel, which is the big one that I wanted to get. So that's not the right one that I wanted to click. So we have about $6 million. We're not going to get Ziggy Ansah, and we're not going to get D. Milliner. Now, so we have $10 million. And I don't think there's anybody else that I really want to go in for. Now people are going for Travis Kelce. I don't think there's anybody else that I really wanted to get. We got the main guy that I wanted, which was Luke Jokel. But other than that, I'm not seeing any guys here that I really couldn't, I have to have on the team. So I think we'll just keep that $10 million and then add it to our budget next season to bring guys back. So, well, now that we don't need to sign anybody, I'll see you guys at free agency recap. All right, so to recap free agency, we got Eddie Lacy, Luke Jokel, and Kyle Orton. Some pretty solid signings for us. Nice backup running back and nice possible starting right tackle in Luke Jokel. Maybe Jason Spriggs is our starting right tackle. I don't know. I'll figure it out in the preseason. But for the rest of the league, Jason Witten decides to go to the Texans, Larry Fitzgerald Chiefs, Jonathan Joseph football team, Elvis Dumerville Cowboys, Richie Incognito Chiefs, Tamba Ali Raiders, Troy Polamalu football team, Ziggy Ansah Texans. So there's a trend here. Tavon Austin Panthers, Will Fork Texans, Vince Jackson Texans, DRC Steelers, Vaccaro Seahawks, Kyle Long Eagles, Cowboys, Jared Allen, Victor Cruz Cowboys. Patriots got Marquise Goodwin. That's cool. Travis Kelce goes to New Orleans. Who else is in here? Josh Norman to the Seahawks. Brian Walters to the Patriots. That fits. Marcus Wheaton to the Patriots. Okay. Interesting teams. John Asamoah to the Patriots as well. Now it's time to the draft, ladies and gentlemen. And we've got the second pick. Who's going to go number 1? Probably Myles Garrett, but that's okay because we don't need to draft Myles Garrett. We can't legally draft Myles Garrett with this with these rules that I've set up. So first overall pick is Myles Garrett. Not a shock. Figured he would be. Now it's time for us. We've got the second pick, and we've got some options. Do we draft Mitchell Trubisky? Is it the Mitchell Trubisky era in the Rams organization? Is it the Rams era? Is it the Trubisky era is what I mean to say. Or do we go with a guy like Reuben Foster to be our starting middle linebacker along with Darren Lee and Telvin Smith? That's a nice, young, fast linebacker core. Or do we take a guy like Jabril Peppers to be our starting strong safety? Maybe we move George Iloka to free safety, or we move Jabril Peppers to free safety, either one. Maybe we take Evan Ingram to pair alongside Coby Fleener. Also a possibility. But I'm feeling like we go with Reuben Foster. He ran a 4.6 40. He's real good. He's real quick. Him and Darren Lee plus Telvin Smith could be a good option. I think we're going to take Reuben Foster with the second overall pick. He's a 78 overall with hidden, which is very solid. I'm happy about that. So now let's see who goes next. Solomon Thomas goes to the Falcons. Jamal Adams to the Eagles. Corey Davis, Seahawks. Trubisky football team. Marshawn Lattimore, Raiders. Mike Williams, Browns. Derek Barnett, Jags. And Marlon Humphrey to the Chargers. So we've still got some options here. We've got John Ross, who ran a 4.3 40 exactly on the dot. He's a burner. That could be a good one for us. Tack McKinley also pretty good. Taco Charlton's pretty good. Forrest Lamp in the second round. We might need to go with Forrest Lamp in the second round. Or maybe with our 19th pick. Although we have pick 2 in the second round. So we could use Forrest Lamp on that. I'm hoping he's still there. Let's see. Cam Robinson. Wow, Cam Robinson looks real good. Hold on, is Cam Robinson even on a team anymore? Let me look this up real quick. Is Cam Robinson on a team in the NFL right now? Cam Robinson. Are you even on a team? He plays for the Jaguars. Okay. All right, so he plays for the Jaguars. He was a second-round pick in 2017, so that's cool. He's never really amounted to anything, so maybe we take him. And then have Luke Jokel and Cam Robinson on our 2 edges. That might be the move. But Cam Robinson also might be there for pick 19. When one of these guys is probably not going to be there in pick 19. So I don't know what to do here. Do we go with a guy like John Ross to give Jameis another weapon? I think we have enough weapons. I don't think we need John Ross. Do we go with Evan Ingram? Whoops, I didn't mean to back out. Darn it. What do we do? I feel like we need to take Jabril Peppers. I don't know why. I don't know why I feel like we need to take Jabril Peppers, but I feel like we need to take Jabril Peppers. Or maybe Taco. Well, we already have Deion Jordan and we have Shane Ray, so I don't really want to take Taco. Let's take Jabril Peppers. I think that's the best move. 77 also with hidden, so I can deal with that. We've gotten 2 solid players so far. That was a tough choice. That was a very tough choice. Malik Hooker goes, Adoree Jackson goes, Patrick Mahomes goes, Garrett Bowles, Hassan Reddick, Jonathan Allen, Evan Ingram. All right, so Cam Robinson is there. Do we pull the trigger on him, or do we trade the pick? I think we trade the pick. We can get pick 30 next year, pick 32 this year. I think that might be what we do. We go with 2 first-round picks. And these are the only 2 teams that are offering me 2 first-round picks. So let's do this Texans pick. We get a first-round pick next year, along with pick 30 in the first round this year, so that helps us out. So O.J. Howard, Deshaun Watson, Tre'Davious White, Christian McCaffrey. I'm not going to be surprised if one of the guys that we're looking at goes. Jared Davis, Ryan Ramczyk, Garyon Conley, Budda Baker, Taco Charlton. So both of the guys that I want are still on the board. I want Cam Robinson and I want Forrest Lamp. So Pog, because we're going to get both of them probably. So draft Cam Robinson. He's a 76 with hidden. And then a couple picks later, we'll take Forrest Lamp if he doesn't go. David Njoku goes, but we don't need him because Forrest Lamp is on our team now. He's a 76, only with normal though. But still, 76 overall is pretty good. This draft has been amazing so far. Sidney Jones goes, Malik McDowell, Gerald Everett, TJ Watt, Zay Jones, Marcus Williams, Adam Shaheen, John Ross, Quincy Wilson, Curtis Samuel. Okay, now we're back up. Now that we've gotten 2 amazing offensive linemen that can help us out, probably even right away, we've gotten a middle linebacker and a strong safety. Now I think we go either with a corner or with a trade. What corners are left? So we got Chidobe Awuzie, who looks pretty good. Tease Tabor is also here too, and Tease is not the worst player in the world. But Jordan Lewis is here. How's he compared to Chidobe? He's 5'10", 4'3" 40, 4'5" 40. Excuse me, 4'5" 40 for both of them. Trade the pick. Trade the pick. Get picks for next year. Get picks for next year. Always got to try and get picks for next year. Oh, the Vikings are offering me a first rounder next year? Don't mind if I do, Vikings. Thank you. I didn't think I was going to get another first rounder. All right, so now we don't have a pick till pick 32 in the second round, so I'm going to skip until that pick is up because I don't want to bore you guys with all the skipping and stuff. So I'll see you guys at pick 32. All right, we are in second round pick 32. And ignore Zach Cunningham. I didn't mean to scout him. Now we are looking for... all the corners that I was looking at got drafted, I think, except for Jordan Lewis. He didn't get drafted yet. Outside linebackers are still pretty good. Tim Williams is still here. He looks pretty good, along with Kendall Beckwith. Looks pretty good too, but he's got 4th round projections on him, so I'm going to wait on him just a bit. Tyus Bowser doesn't look the greatest. D tackles are all kind of bad. Ends are not the greatest. Right tackles we're good on. Left guard we're good on. Tight end Jake Butt. He's got A- catching, but that's about it. Wide receivers. Don't need to draft a wide receiver, at least not right now. Running backs, quarterbacks. I don't think we need to draft anybody. I think it's time to trade the pick. A couple of the guys that I really wanted are gone now, so I think we trade this pick. We're probably going to be trading a lot of picks. I can get second rounders, which is nice. That's what I'm trying to do. I'll take the Jets' second round pick, even though they just had the MVP of the league on their team, Vince Young. And now we don't have a pick till the 12th pick in the third round, so I'll see you guys there. All right, so here we are in the third round, pick 12, and Alex Anzalone, I think is how you pronounce it. He's up, and I think he might be the move. He looks really good. He's the third fastest outside linebacker, left outside linebacker. He's got great stats, at least his top skills. I think he might be the move. He's a 73 with normal, so maybe not the move, but I mean, he'll help us. He'll help us at some point. Now we have pick 16. Our Darius Stewart looks decent. Fabian Moreau. What did he run? He ran a 4.3? Holy crap, this guy's fast. Let's take a flyer on him. 74 with normal. All right, not the best pick. Jordan Lewis was a 75. That makes me mad a little bit that I could have taken him. Now we're getting into the kind of time where we probably trade these picks. Samson Bukum is a 4th round projection. I'm going to bank that he's still there. And we trade this pick. Because we can probably get a lot of juiciness for it. Like this package that the Bears are giving me. 3 picks. All pretty juicy right there. All right, I'll see you guys at pick 2 in the 4th round. Okay, we're here at pick 2 in the 4th round. And Kendall Beckwith is still there. I might take him. But I'm going to take Samson Abukum. I don't know what he's going to be. 72 with normal. All right, that might help us. Probably not, though.
The Eagles are now on the clock.
If my guy's still here, and he is, I'm probably going to take Beckwith now. Let's take Beckwith, just see how he does. He's a 2nd round grade. 74 with normal. I mean, we're not drafting bad players. Well, we're drafting bad players, but we're not drafting bad overalls is what I should say. A 3rd overall pick, or a 3rd round pick. Thank you, Vikings.
We've got a trade.
And now we have pick 15, so I'll see you guys there. All right, we have a lot of picks right in a row here. We got 15, 16, and 19 left in the 4th round. So I don't know what I want to do here. I've already drafted a ton of guys, especially on defense, to help us out. I think I make a package here. I think we do a little bit of a trade package. We do these 4th round picks, and we try and get somebody's picks next year. Maybe like the Raiders' 2nd round pick. Ooh, that's close. The Raiders' 3rd round pick next year. There we go. That's done. So the Raiders get a bunch of picks. I'll see you guys at pick 2 of the 5th round. All right, we're here at pick 2 of the 5th round, our only pick of the 5th round. And I don't think there's anybody here that I want to take. I mean, Josh Reynolds looks okay. He's got good spec catch, good catching traffic. He's probably not like, he probably doesn't have a development trait or anything, but it wouldn't hurt to take him. I mean, to put him on the practice squad, he's 72 with normal. Not the worst pick in the world. We've definitely had worse, but now I'll see you guys in the 6th round. All right, so we have a couple. We actually have a lot of 6th round picks. We have 3 6th round picks and 4 7th round picks. And we don't need to use all those picks for sure. So Jamal Agnew doesn't look that bad. Jordan Evans, the fastest left outside linebacker in the combine. Katie Cannon is pretty fast. If I'm going to draft anybody, it'd probably be Jamal Agnew. So let's just do it, I guess. What is he? He's a 70 with hidden. All right, that's not the bad. That's a good pick right there. That's a good pick. I will take that.
The Eagles are now
And
on
now I'm probably not
the
going to
Raiders
draft
are now on the
anybody else in this
Chargers
draft.
are
I don't
now
think
on
there's
the
anybody
clock.
else worth
The Packers are now
taking
on
a
the clock.
pick or using a pick on.
The
So
Steelers are now on the clock.
I think I'm just going to trade these last picks that I have. Maybe. I drafted a lot of defensive players. That's crazy. Maybe I don't trade all of my 7ths. I think if I trade a couple 6th and a 7th, I could probably get maybe a 5th. A 5th and a 6th. Maybe if I do this, I could probably sneak a 5th and a 6th, right? From the Bengals.
I see both
Yeah,
teams
there we
filling
go.
out cards.
So the
You know what
Bengals
that
trade
means?
me their picks. I'll see you at pick 25 of the 7th round. All right, I've got 3 7th round picks. My final 3 picks. I'm not expecting any of these guys to be good, but I kind of want to have them on the squad anyway. And that is Tim Patrick, probably Trey Griffey, just because I'm pretty sure that's Ken Griffey Jr.'s son. Right? Hold on. Let me check and see if that's... I'm pretty sure that's right. Is that not right? He played wide receiver. I know that. Trey Griffey. Parents Ken Griffey Jr. I was right. Haha. I thought that was Ken Griffey Jr.'s son. So we might as well take him just because it's Ken Griffey Jr.'s son and I love Ken Griffey Jr. So we'll take those 2 guys. Am I really going to take all wide receivers? Tayshaun Bowser, maybe? No, he doesn't look that great. Ben Boulware looks all right. Dylan Cole, he had a good combine, but doesn't look that great otherwise. So let's get it out of the way. Let's take Tim Patrick first. He is a 67 with normal. And then we go with these next 2 picks, and we take Trey Griffey with one of them. Where's Trey Griffey at? There's Trey Griffey. He's not going to be very good at all, but he's a 62 with normal. Okay, but I just wanted to have him on the team. And then we use this pick, and we take... Am I really going to take 3 wide receivers? Katie Cannon? Or Artavis Scott? Screw it. We're going to take Katie Cannon with this final pick. 67 normal. And then somebody's going to be Mr. Irrelevant. I didn't even see who it was. 3 wide receivers in the 7th round. That's what you talk about right there. Draft recap. This actually was a good draft. I'm not mad at this at all. Reuben Foster, Jabril Peppers, Cam Robinson, and Forrest Lamp. We got 2 huge, big offensive line picks right there. And then we got Anzalone, who's not going to be that great, but he could turn out to be something. Fabian Moreau, who I got just basically because he was really fast. Samson Abukum, Kendall Beckwith, Josh Reynolds, Jamal Agnew, Tim Patrick, Trey Griffey, and Katie Cannon. I think this is a good draft for us. I'm going to, in the preseason, move either Cam Robinson or Luke Jokel to right tackle. I'm not sure which one yet. Who's the higher overall? So Robinson comes in at a 76, and Luke Jokel comes in at a 75. So I'm probably going to move Jokel to right tackle because he's obviously better than Patrick Omame. I'm probably going to cut Bobby Hart. You know what? I'm not even going to mess with that. I'm going to cut Bobby Hart right now. Sorry, Bobby. You're not going to make the team. Our pass rushing is going to be Shane Ray and Deion Jordan, and then Easley and Woods like it was last year. Beckwith's actually a higher overall than Telvin Smith. Interesting. Beckwith doesn't have a... No, he doesn't. He doesn't have a trait. I don't know what I'm going to do there. But Reuben Foster definitely starting over Vontaze Burfict, and Darren Lee's definitely starting over Vincent Ray and stuff. So that's good. That's a good linebacker core there. Pretty young, because Darren Lee's only 1 year pro. Then these 2 guys are rookies. So I mean, hey, maybe that'll turn out to be something. I don't know. Corner, I'm good with. We got 3 really good corners here. Buster Screen getting a little bit older, but that's cool. Then we got everybody else is young except for Robert Alford, who I might trade. I don't know if I want to or not yet. No, he's pretty high overall yet still. I don't think I'm going to trade him yet. And then we got Jabril Peppers, who I might move to free safety and have him take over the free safety spot. Does he... Hold on. Does he... Let me turn him into a free safety now. Does he go up or down in overall at all? free safety, change. He stays at a 77. So I'm going to have him start over LaMarcus Joyner because he's faster than LaMarcus. So he's going to be the starter over him. Major Wright looks like his time is done as the starter. That's cool, though. And I think that's all the moves that I need to be made. Let me check, before we go, let me check the wide receivers real quick. We got Bryant and Benjamin along with Lockett. Josh Gordon needs to get some playing time. Josh Gordon definitely needs to get some playing time. Josh Reynolds, Jermaine Kearse, Jakeem Grant, Tim Patrick, Katie Cannon. All these guys are going to be on the practice squad, by the way. All three of these guys, along with Grant. So, Josh Reynolds actually might get some playing time. He's not that bad of a overall so far. Tight ends are looking fine, I guess. I think Jordan Cameron's starting to go down in overall. So maybe next year we need to look at a new tight end. I'm happy with Eddie Lacy pickup in free agency. That's a good pickup. And yeah, we're going to continue on with Jameis Winston at quarterback. So I hope you guys did enjoy this offseason video. Make sure to smash that like button, notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace!